Okay, sorry for that. Just want to make it full screen. I think it's properly full screen now. I just want to sort of do a mic check before we start. I'm using a new computer, and the thing is I'm not really sure how well the audio of the game and of my voice are matching, so if it's okay, just tell me that. And if there's some annoying background music or background noise, just tell me. It might be from my air conditioning, but you shouldn't be able to hear that. Anyway, for those of you wondering what happened last time, just a quick recap. We went to the festival. The festival happened and nothing bad happened to Sayori, which was great. But we went to go, yeah, the poem recitation during the festival, sorry. We went to recite poems during the festival, but it went rather bad. Like, people weren't listening to us, and they were mocking us, sort of. Like, a lot of people left. Like, a few people were there who were okay with it, but other people weren't. This vid probably is going to be about an hour long, I'm guessing. Anyway, we're on the Yuri route, in case anyone is wondering. So, that could have gone better. Okay, someone's saying there's a buzzing noise every time I talk. That should not be there. You'll just wait a second, let me try to fix that. Just a second, guys. Again, this is a different kind of stream, so... Okay, I think this should be a lot better. Just tell me if the annoying noise is still there. I've sort of fixed it, I think. And it should be gone. Like, I've sort of applied a filter, and it should be gone now. Just tell me. You guys can still hear it. Okay, people are saying better, so it's gone now. I know, I don't get it either. I thought you guys all did such a good job as well. The decorations, the recitals. I'm sorry, Monica. Okay, so it's good now. Yeah, Yuri must be really shook. Okay, yeah, so I fixed the audio issue. That's good. This is your fault, Monica. None of us were even that comfortable with doing it in the first place. Now look where it's landed us. Hey, don't bully Monica, Natsuki. We only agreed to do it because we felt like you were forcing us. Yeah, because that was such a good idea, wasn't it? Gee, it's funny you should say that, because I'm really starting to get sick of your self-righteous, know-it-all attitude. You just had to insist on this, even though no one was happy with it. By the way, this isn't nighttime. I think it's just dark because of the curtains we put up. I think this is still day. Someone asked in the chat. This isn't nighttime. I mean, I think it's still like before 12 a.m. Sorry, 12 p.m. the day. Look how badly everyone was humiliated. How inconsiderate all of those. Those were to all of us. I won't say it on stream. They didn't give it about anything we had to say. What did that one prick say? He was only here for the food? All of that hard work just for what? Nothing? For those of you wondering, I don't take Yuri's and Monika's voices. I don't do them. Don't tell me you're taking her side, Yuri. I don't get why you're not mad either. And I also do the main character's voice. Yeah, but if Monika just listened to us when we said we weren't comfortable with the whole idea, this would never have happened. The thing is, I hate to say this, but this sort of thing is actually quite normal. If you're going to be speaking in public or doing a public performance like this, some people just are going to be there for the food, they won't listen to you, they'll fall asleep, they won't pay attention. From whatever I've, experienced in my limited time of public speaking, especially if your audience is students, they're gonna behave like this. Oh, don't you try and suck up to him, Monika. Face it, you never listen to us, your club members, or take our opinions into account. Tell me I'm not alone in thinking that, Drechenaux. Okay, everyone's saying choose Monika, and we're not even on the Natsuki route, so let's go with Monika. And sorry there was a little interruption there, like something distracted me. If we go for the Natsuki route, we'll go for Monika. Natsuki, come on, you know better than I do that Monika loves this club. It's only natural she'd want to share with the rest of the school. Ugh, seriously? You're actually taking her side? I can't believe this. No, it's not like that. I'm not taking her side. It's just... Guess what? That's exactly what you're trying to do, Drechenaux. Don't try to backpedal. Oh, of course you're jumping to his aid. Shut up, Monika. Everyone in chat is like, Monika. And they're saying Natsuki in this game is nuts, so... Please, Natsuki, don't you think that was a little out of order? You didn't have to shout at her. What do you know? You haven't even been here for 5 days. Why is everyone making me out to be the bad guy here? Because you're behaving like a complete and total jerk. Remember when Monika said she'd make sure people weren't going to be rude during our performances? Well, she can't guarantee that, Natsuki. Wow, congratulations! She sure did a fantastic job with that. I mean, it's not like anyone wolf whistled at Yuri or anything, was it? Some enforcer you were. I'm the only one who can see this for what it is. It's just Monica trying to use the club to boost her popularity. And it sickens me. You think we're all just, what, some sort of pawns for you? Explains why you didn't even consider how reluctant we all were to do this. And why you let everyone just walk all over us. Wow, someone in the chat is like, Monica beat her. What would you of all people know about life being hard? Someone typed Natsuki needs a Snickers. It's easy for you, Monica. With your role as the queen of this school, everyone liking you, all that crap. You have such a perfect life and all. Never having to defend your interests, never having anyone ridicule you for the things you like. I share classes with Rose, you know, and you can bet they're gonna have a lot of fun telling everyone else about how much of a loser we all are. And guess what? It's all because of you. Face it, Yuri would be a better president than you could ever be. Oof. By the way, Monica does have some extras. I think we'll go through them later on. There are some extras in the extras actually option, where there's some, you know, Monica content. Everyone's typing like Natsuki Mini and Natsuki's. Actually, the mod actually became interesting just now, because before it was like DDLC just repeated, only with slight differences. Now it's own thing. Guys, can we make sure that never happens? It was awful. That was horrible. Oh, sorry, this is Yuri's dialogue. I wouldn't say that. People are calling Natsuki a Karen. Natsuki, I know you're angry, but can you please find Monica and apologize? But, please, I know you're feeling a bit guilty over what you said. After all, you were a bit mean. A bit mean? She was really mean. Yeah, it's okay, I'll go and find Monica. No offense, Natsuki, but I don't think she'd particularly want to see you right now. Fine. Yeah, see, like I was saying, it isn't night. Someone was asking if it was night. No, they pasted, I think, dark posters over the walls, so it would look dark. But no, it's not night. It's like the entire festival is still going on. There's one thing worse than it being the girls' toilets, and that's it being the boys' toilets. I actually made a mod about that, actually. I don't know if anyone actually watched that, but whatever. The entire chat hates Natsuki and wants Monica to come back, and I agree with them. Really. Monica? You you look pretty upset, so I thought I'd come find you. Monica. Or yeah, you could say that. Some people are saying the music is too loud. Is it too loud? I don't think it's much louder than my voice. Is the music too loud? Just tell me in the chat. Some of you are complaining. To give you an opportunity to open up. So, are you okay? Okay, you can't hear me. The problem seems to be that you can't hear me. That you can hear the music. Okay, I've lowered the music volume. I think it should be better now. Okay, it's louder than my voice. That must be the problem. Well, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to. Okay, so what Natsuki said wasn't true, Monica. I think that you're a fantastic president. People are saying, though, that the audio is good now. Okay, so it's better. And I'm not just saying that to cheer you up either. Remember what I said to you before the festival, during your little pep talk? Well, I'm gonna reiterate it anyway because it's important you're aware of how much I mean it. Thank you for everything. You took me in when I really needed it. Remember how I said earlier that I'd been feeling lonely? Well, that's how things have been for me recently. I haven't seen much of my parents lately, and most of my days I'd spend alone. All of that changed when I joined your club. You were all so friendly and welcoming. Not once did you ever turn me away because I wasn't a poet. I mean, between you and me, I know my poems weren't the greatest, huh? Well, I'm glad you think so, but anyway, that's beside the point. You accepted me for who I was, and I was always willing to help, and was always willing to help me, sorry. And more importantly, you've created something that 3 other girls hold dear to their hearts. Definitely the sign of a good president, if you ask me. There's a warning, though, that some of the custom music is too loud or too soft. That happens with some mods. I play DDLC Switcheroo, that was a problem there. And while making my videos, I'd have to manually change the volume of many of the OSTs. But I think it's good enough, right? You guys can hear me clearly, right? Over the music, and the music isn't too loud. Well, take it from someone who joined only a few days ago then. You've definitely succeeded. Also, had you not made this club, I would never have gotten to meet Yuri and Natsuki or been able to hang out with Sayori again. Nor would I have gone to get to know you better either. And that would have been a real shame, eh? This past week has probably been the happiest I've ever been in a long, long time. And that is all thanks to you. It's okay, seriously. I just wanted you to know how I felt. Anyway, Natsuki was a bit out of order with her words, but honestly, I don't think she meant it. I guess tensions were just running really high, and you know better than I do how fiery she can be. It was just spite, Monica. People say awful things that they don't mean when they're upset. Sayuri and Yuri are talking to her now, and I get the feeling she wants to apologize, but just doesn't know how to. Why are people saying F for MC? You're welcome, Monica. Nothing to thank me for. We should go and find the others, though. Don't want them to worry or anything. Ah, they're back. My favorite Doki is Monica. Someone said Natsuki is rated M for meanie. Yeah. Yeah, now that everyone's calmed down, we can talk things out. Natsuki, why don't you come join us? Fine. Okay, so I'm here. So, I think what Natsuki means to say is that she just said all those things in the heat of the moment. And she should say them, rather than you two explaining it. Hey, geez, I can speak for myself, okay? Alright, I'm just gonna get this over with. Fourth favorite is Natsuki. What I wanted to say was that I didn't mean it when I said that you were a bad president. I mean, I guess it's pretty clear that you care a lot about the club. It's just that those jerks pissed me off so much that I blurted out random things that needed to vent. Well, I won't lie, it does seem like you always get special treatment because you're so popular, Monica. But then again, I wouldn't know what you have to go through. You're on a totally different level from the rest of us. Anyway, that's all I guess. I've always seen you as a friend, and I hope that you'll still be able to see me as one too. It's definitely not true though. You're a great president, Monica. Yeah, you brought us all together. Without you, we wouldn't have become friends, and I wouldn't have been introduced to the world of poetry. Yeah, as far as presidents go, we could definitely do worse. So what if you nudged us into the festival? I guess it's only normal for the president of all people to want the club to grow. I mean, it'd be really great if you could. Oh, Yuri, you're so funny. I'm assuming everyone's just going to skip the festival and go home after this. I'm pretty tired after all the stuff that just happened. Same here. Oh? Now the chat switched over to go towards Natsuki's side. I was actually kind of looking forward to, spending time with Yuri at the festival. Oh, hey, so the day is over. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Whoa, you overslept for class, didn't you? Yeah. It must be Tuesday. At first I thought it might be Sunday. And you really didn't have to go. But yeah, yesterday was Monday. By the way, my voice is fine, right? The music is really loud right now. I've noticed. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. The video isn't over. I think we can play for another 20 or 30 minutes. Wait, how is it Saturday? The school festival was Monday. Did we do like a huge time skip? Okay, people are saying my voice is good. The only thing is I'm occasionally worried because sometimes there's no music and you can hear me perfectly fine. Then there's some music, the volume keeps fluctuating at times. So I don't get how it's Saturday though. Unless we did a time skip and we skipped 4 days. The festival was still Monday though. Okay, someone said we're going to go through the entire school year, and that there are going to be more time skips. Which, it occurs to me, is actually very likely, because there is a Halloween scene, and you can skip the Halloween scene, but I think we should all see it. I opted to see it. Oh, hey, Monica. Why don't I read MC's thoughts? Because then I'd be reading everything. And my throat kind of goes a little sore if I keep talking non-stop. And there are other times... Well, I had to stay, but I didn't think I'd be able to get anything done at home. And the thing is, if I do every single line, I do want some time to talk about my thoughts, you know? And let the mod go ahead. But since I'm here, maybe I should do some studying. Oh, that book. I bet Yuri comes along out of nowhere and then we spend a day with her. I bet it's Yuri. Either Yuri or Monica. Yeah, I expected this. Give me some credit, Yuri. I can enjoy a good book too. Relax, I was just kidding around. Oh sure, it's actually Portrait of Markov. Haha, don't worry, Yuri. It's a really good book. Yeah, that'd be great. I have full faith in your taste when it comes to books. Oh, a wonderful place. Yeah, sure, let's go. Huh, really? Is it another library or something? Well, either way, I wasn't doing much here anyway. It's no bother at all, really. Oh, are we going to her house? So where are we headed, Yuri? I think it's her house or some park or something. Nah, it's fine. I'm just curious is all. This is like some sort of adventure, huh? It's nothing. I'm just thinking about things. Okay, so this, well, we weren't going to her house, but we're going to this nice place. Yuri, you didn't have to go out of your way for me with this. I see. Well, thank you very much. I'll definitely give this a read and let you know what I think. When was the first time you came here? You said this place was special to you, right? I want to know why you feel that way. Someone said it looks like a gacha background. That could be because, a lot of gacha backgrounds are based off of free backgrounds you can find on the internet. I'm guessing if it was used in this mod, either they would have had to draw it for this mod, or they must have gotten it from the internet too. So something about this place makes you feel better. And here is that place for you. Have you shown this place to anyone else besides me, like your parents? Used to? Does he not do it anymore? That's what I was thinking. Like, is he dead or something? Maybe you could bring him down here sometime. Might give him that bit of inspiration he needs to get going again. Like, the way she said it made me think that. Either that or maybe they're divorced. Huh? Hopefully he enjoys it as much as I am right now. This place really is incredible, but our reaction didn't fit in with that explanation. Yeah, we could bring like a blanket and have a bit of a picnic. I'll hold you to that. Yuri, is everything okay? Okay, bye, indestructible hedgehog. Yuri? You've really got to work on your self-confidence. You apologize a lot for things that aren't even your fault. Must be so difficult having that going through your head all the time. I mean it, you're a wonderful person, Yuri. Only if you promise you'll be a bit kinder to yourself, okay? Thanks for inviting me. I had a lot of fun today. I'll see you on Monday, okay? Of course, take care. Okay, so the day's over and someone said a new chapter is beginning. So that's okay. Act 2, Alone Together. This twisted plot I was destined for. I'm an astronaut on the ocean floor. Huh? Astronaut on the ocean floor. Oh, hey, the text box is different. The text box is different, I was saying that. Also, I made a mod in which Yuri is an astronaut. Several actually, but one in which he was actually an astronaut. In other words, they're empty. Oof. Okay, so are the two of us living together then? Hi, Drechenaux. Hey, Sayori, what's up? I'm just happy to get back into the swing of things. What, is Natsuki bringing in more cupcakes? Ooh, I'd like her to. But I'm not sure about that, given everything that happened. I dunno, I'm just glad to get back into a normal routine, without all the hullabaloo of the festival, I mean. Eh? What's so funny now? Hullabaloo is such a weird word. You're a weirdo, Sayori. Nuh-uh, you're one to talk. So the pot calls the kettle black. Who was Sakurai again? I forgot. Like, I think he was... Yeah, he was his teacher. Ah, Drechenaux, how are you doing? Very excited, of course, learning about my favorite subject with my favorite teacher. No student has ever talked like that in history. I'm going to tactfully interpret that as I have no idea how to say that. As non-sarcastic. I'm sorry I fumbled with that. Yeah, this is probably a scene from the trailer. There are a few new students. How nice of you to join us. Putting it rather fine, aren't we? I'm beginning to think you'd rather be out on the field than come to one of my fascinating lectures. Although he shouldn't be fun to be around. I think Natsuki is in that class though. Hey Yuri. You're good. What are you still doing in class? Hold on, I can help you with that if you want. Yuri, this isn't a super serious request. It's no sweat for me, really. But they look pretty heavy, you know? Okay, between these two options, if we're going down the Yuri route, we should definitely help her. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. It's seriously fine, I'm happy to help you out this way. It's no bother, Yuri. In fact, I insist on carrying this stuff for you. Besides, I can't let a girl do all the dirty work, right? Well, you know. What I meant to say was that you're my friend, so... Well, wanna get going then? Hey, you know what? How about next time I need some help, I'll call you up, alright? That way we're even, uh-huh. I'll wait for you outside, alright? Oof. People are like, it was the wrong choice to make and we've lost our true ending. I don't think we did. Here, need any help? Like, how do we get this, you know, scene without us? You're not hurt, are you? Wanna get going now? Hey Yuri, it's okay really, no one's gonna care or remember what happened in a few minutes. Come on, let's just leave them and get over to the club. You can distract yourself with books there. Let's go. You'll feel better when you're back with the others. So, how are you doing? How's your ankle? Okay, 5 more minutes and I think we're gonna pack up. Yuri? Trouble in paradise? Ah, sorry, Drechenaux, is something wrong? Hey guys, sorry, I just really need to talk to Yuri right now. Yuri, can we talk outside? I'll just be barring Yuri for a little bit, guys. Carry on with whatever you were doing. Yuri? Sorry, but did I upset you? Well, you didn't answer me when I asked you a question before. You don't have to tell me about it if you don't want to, but just know that I'll always provide you a listening ear. Someone said that there are 5 choices to make and you have to get 3 right to get the good ending, otherwise you get the bad ending. Sorry about assuming things when I took the books out of your hand. I just really wanted to help you. But I think we got 1 strike. That is a bad choice, so we need to make 3 good choices. Okay, from here on out I think I'll save whenever the choices come up. No, I don't think it's strange at all. I think that a lot of people could relate to that feeling, including myself. It probably takes a lot of emotional intelligence to truly articulate why you don't feel so hot. But please don't be afraid to contact me if you ever need help. For that matter, don't be afraid to contact any of the other girls as well. I'm sure they'd pick up the phone pretty fast. Eh? Yeah, of course. Oh, alright, wouldn't want to keep them waiting too long, I guess. Sure, pleasant enough. Geez, next time you spend half the time standing around outside and forcing an actually integral member of the club to do the same, just don't bother to come. It's not like I meant anything special by that. I just meant that you're one of the big 4, like the original members. So yeah, don't look so deeply into it. Natsuki, asking Yuri not to analyze words is like asking me not to eat. You know, it's not saying much if you're part of the big 4 when there are only 5 members in the club. Yeah. He has a point there. You know what I mean. Yeah, she is. Hey, stop ganging up on me. Okay, so that day is over, and I think there's going to be another time skip or something. Okay, so we're going shopping together, but we'll do that next episode. We've been playing for a long time, and I think this is a good time to end it. So yeah, the mod's pretty good. Someone said in comments that there are 5 choices, and you have to pick 3 good ones to get the good ending. If you make more than, I guess, 3 mistakes then you get the bad ending. So I'll save when the choices come up We already did one bad choice. We were not supposed to help Yuri. But otherwise, yeah, the mod's been going good right now. I mean, it's pretty good, and now it's actually diverging from the main storyline. So it's actually pretty interesting now. And I saw the chat was way more active too. But I think that, you know, ties into it. It's better. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And I'm sorry the audio was a bit iffy today. I was just setting up on my new computer.